Hello, Tyrrell, Ireland.
Turn the microphone out to yourself now and start talking to them, explain to them what's happening.
We had to abandon ship there at the last house because the
Speak
Wi-Fi.
up, I won't hear.
We had to abandon ship at the last house because the Wi-Fi was so shit. But we're on our way now to another location. Hello, Angela. How are you?
We're moving.
Tyrrell, Ireland.
Yeah, we're moving to a different location because I did tell you, I told everybody that house was shite, the coverage was shit, and you've been waiting there for about an hour to pick up. So we're heading to the Hanging Tree right now. So Caroline is going to explain about the story, where we're heading, and I'll concentrate on the drive. Just shut the car, we are driving down that direction. And we to the fun house, but the fun house, the coverage is absolutely rubbish, and if you don't know what that means in Irish, it means it's shite. So there's no point wasting your time, wasting my time. So we're heading to the Hanging Tree now. It's called Cuchullin's Castle, known as what's another name for Caroline there?
It's called, I'm trying to think it.
Castlemoat.
Yeah.
So we're heading down to the Hanging Tree right now, and it's actually a great evening for the Hanging Tree, and that's where I wanted to go in the beginning. So Caroline could chat to you all there while I concentrate on the driving, and Caroline, you talk to them there.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi was shite back there, location number 1, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Wi-Fi was pure utter shite.
You're only wasting your time
Yeah.
trying to get covered, so it'd be like another investigation down in Swanee if we stayed there.
Yeah, so we're going to head to Anne Reid's down there. And
Anne Reid's, there's only one person who needs hung now. I actually know a few.
So there's no point going to the house, Caroline, and everybody wanting to chat, where the Wi-Fi goes on and off and on and off and on and off. So no, we're trying to get good Wi-Fi so everybody will be able to watch us live. So the Cuchullin's Castle, known as Castlemoat, is a very, very active place in Dundalk, and Caroline is from Dundalk. So Caroline is going to explain what she knows about Cuchullin's Castle, and I tell my story. So turn the camera to you, Caroline, and explain to them what you know about it.
Cuchullin's Castle is mostly, it's called suicide paradise, where all the junkies and all that there, and not only junkies but people with their own personal problems, people that's fed up in life, people that's sick and end their life, God bless them, but it's known as suicide.
Suicide watch.
There's actually an army man now, and he was very depressed after he worked in the army. He got into gambling, he lost money, he lost a lot of money, he lost his wife, and he actually only from a little place over in Cox's, and he was well known amongst the town. He's a well known, lovely man, but he got into depression, he got into gambling, he lost all his money, lost all his life's work, lost his wife, lost his kids. So he went and he hung himself up here in Cuchullin's Castle. Sad story.
Yeah, so everybody in chat, just ask everybody in chat, can they hear you, Caroline?
Can everybody hear me in chat?
I actually took the wrong turn. Everybody's now. Can everybody hear you in chat?
Philip's getting us lost.
Yes, everybody can hear you in chat. So, my story about Cuchullin's Castle, I've been here twice. And I'm only going by what the history of Caroline told me and Caroline's family told me. And my history of Cuchullin's Castle is the soldier. And the ropes are still hanging on the trees. We're going to show you that right now in a few minutes. And it's not only the soldier that hung himself on the tree. Another young man who had a problem with drink and other stuff, and he took a Black Friday and he went up to Cuchullin's life on one of the trees as well. Not only did the soldier and another young chap took his life, but two other women actually took their lives as well from an overdose in the same wooded area. It is very, very active. Now, it is the birthplace of Cuchullin himself. It is believed that where we're going now at the Castle Roach is believed to be the birthplace of Cuchulin. In Ireland years ago, we were all brought up about Cuchulin, who was playing in a hurley stick and a sliotar, and he was attacked by a wolf, and he struck the sliotar, and the sliotar went into the wolf's mouth and choked to death. And there's some of the stories that we were in school called Cuchullin's Castle. So they're most of the stories that we know, but I don't really think that tonight is going to interact with Cuchullin's history, to be honest, and we're not going to pick up Civil War, we're not going to pick up anything to do with Oliver Cromwell, we're not going to pick up anything to do with Queen Elizabeth, none of that took their own lives. You will hear the soldier coming through as well, asking him to, he hated life. The soldier that took his life up here on the trees, the famous words that do come through the spirit box is "I hate life," always come true. We always get a rampant reaction here as well. This place is a very sad and creepy place. Nothing to be threatened by. You know you're going to be safe here, and the spirits are very, very, very well indeed active. There is a tunnel in this castle. You can't get it in because the OPW have it locked up, and there is a tunnel going from that castle down to another one called Ice House Hill Park in Dundalk, and there's no handler to be able to get into it, but the place is very, very active indeed. I love going here. It's a lovely peaceful place. It's a lovely evening, and it doesn't get dark in Ireland till about 10. So we're going to have tonight you're going to be about an hour and a half, Caroline.
Time really.
It's only a waste of time. So what we're going to do is
A waste of a good evening.
A waste of a good evening, especially when you have an evening like this. Caroline, tell them the story about the other places that you heard beside the sea. We're not going to give away too much information where we're going to go from going forward myself and Caroline. We're not going to give too much information away where we're going to go anymore. We're just going to peer up on our lives, and that's what we're going to do, Caroline, because we don't want to be invaded by surprises, put it that way. So, story about viewers are watching now, where we're going to try and maybe we get a chance where we're going to look, Caroline.
It's actually a little place called Joyce's Quay. It's here in County Light, and it's known for doing rituals in this house and all that there. There have been groups going out and they've been doing weird stuff. They've been hanging up chickens, cutting off chickens' heads and all this here. There's meant to be insane stuff going on in this house. So
You can speak up a small bit now.
we actually said that we'd go out and give it a go now. So we'll just see what it's like first, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll go out and check the Wi-Fi first.
We don't know all the stories and we don't know most of what's been going on, but we'll go out and check and see. It's just a place
Show Matt
outside
you
to us.
that view there. Just to show Matt the view there. So we're just heading up the road here on the M50. As you can see to the right hand side, that is the Cooley Mountains. If Matt UK is watching, these are to my right hand side. We're actually on the motorway now, and we're only about less than 3 minutes away from where we're going to do our investigation tonight. And we're actually heading on the Dundalk, Castlebelaney and Castlemaglen roads. That's where we're heading. You can see the signpost there. So we hope you're going to enjoy tonight's investigation. We're going forward. We're going to change our investigations going forward, myself and Caroline. In the investigations going forward from now on, it is only going to be myself and Caroline going forward in the future. That is it. That's all we're going to do. So this is going to be paranormal take, and that's the way it's going to be. Unless Caroline can't go, then we'll go to different places. But we will try and do as much as we can. Can we, what we, Caroline?
Yeah.
So hello to Matthew UK. So give them all a shout out to Caroline, because when we get up here we're going straight.
Say a big hello to Matthew UK. Hi to Anne. Hi Gillian. Yes, thank you, Angela. I had a brilliant weekend away. It was absolutely fab.
Where did we go?
No, I went away. You stayed at home. I went to the headlight. You stayed at home.
Yeah.
That's me had a weekend. Yes, I had a brilliant weekend. My kids were well fed. Not right fed. They were well fed and well looked after. Yes. Big hello to S. J. Lawrence. Hello to Gumbo Green. Hello to
Carby Chris is probably
Hello
watching.
Samantha, how are you?
And Carby Chris, if you're there, you're probably watching. He's probably driving a DBL truck now. So hello to Carby Chris as well, and hello to Matthew UK. I'm only showing a Jinx, Gilligan,
And hello Gillian.
Gillian.
I'm still teaching him. Gillian.
So we're nearly here. We're on the Belfast Road, Castlebelaney and Castlebelaney. So we're nearly here now. So 2 more minutes and you will be joining us live. And we'll give you a guided tour around the place first. And when Caroline feels like we should do spirit boxes, and actually it's great to go here in the daytime so you can see the ropes still hanging. The only downfall about going here is we hope that we do go up here into the woods. And
There's nobody hanging.
that there's nobody hanging on the trees. But this Dundalk has a bad reputation for people for killing us in the car now.
Yeah.
A very, very bad reputation. But we'll go and give it a go, and we'll see what happens. It is a very peaceful spot. It is very, very nice in the car now.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. And Castle Roach is only about 10 minutes away from as well. So that's another location that we will do. But Caroline doesn't like going to Castle Roach because the bullocks. Huns.
My parents actually used to take us up here when we were kids. Remember I told
Yeah.
you? As when we were kids, for little picnics and all that there. That's where they used to take them all around the beaches and all around the castles and all this here. My father used to love the castles. And my mum actually told me that most of you know my brother Kevin. Kevin actually, I was a little baby in the pram and Kevin was wheeling me about and he let go of my buggy and my buggy went down the hill. And my father had to run after me and catch me. I could have been a goner up here.
So that's what happened, yeah.
Cheeky cunt.
So we're heading up here now. So there's Castle Moat up here to the right hand side, and things do happen. Things happen for a reason. So there's a reason why we're coming here tonight. Actually, I'm more comfortable coming here tonight than in going to that foothouse because I like going places where there's Wi-Fi and where people don't get interrupted by coverage breaking out, because there's a mast here as well. So that's why the coverage won't break here. So that's why I like about it. It's very, very good. So we're here now. It's called Castletown Moat, known as Cúchulainn Castle. People call it Castletown Moat. There is people here. There's a car out here already. So what we'll do is we'll just park up here onto the right hand side here, and we kind of block the exit. So we're just going to park up here, and we just come back. Now we're just going to park here, and we knock off. I think this car is staying here. I don't know if the car's staying here or is it going. But anyway, I think we're okay here. Right now. So Carly, you just bring that with you, and I get the stuff, and you just put that in your pocket. So we'll go through bit by bit anyway. So, yeah. Now, just keep it up. You just keep talking away to them.
No, we finally made it.
Just make sure try the lights knocked off. Yeah? Just show them the entrance there, Caroline. Just make sure the lights knocked off.
Just hidden gem. A man with a plan, some plan. It's me that makes actually all the plans. A big shout out to David Howard, who's watching tonight. No Martin, no Kevin, no, just me and Philip. That's all we have, David, tonight. Just me and Philip. It's a long, long story.
Just bring it back here, Caroline. Just bring it back here before we start here. We're just going to bring it back here. So we're actually, myself and Caroline are at the gate of Castletown Moat, and what we're going to do is Caroline is going to do most of the holding of the recording today, and I'm going to try and bring you through much of the history. So Castletown Moat is known as Cúchulainn's Castle. So what we're going to do is we're just going to show you the entrance first, okay? I'm going to try and talk slow because you can see my mouth moving. So that's Castletown Moat. There's a story here about the steps here as well of Cúchulainn's Castle. The story goes that the people around here sometimes, when they pass the entrance here at Castletown Moat, they could see a black shadow sitting here on the steps of Castletown Moat. This is to be believed of what took her life as well. So we just show you here of this area here. There, the entrance. So they reckon that some people say don't step on the second step going up, because that is where she sits and weeps. That's what I was told by her. So Caroline is going to control this, and I'm going to let Caroline have her fag first, and I'm going to walk you through it. When Caroline's ready, then I'll give it to you. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk up. So the car is parked up here. I'm going to turn around the camera, Caroline, and we're going to make our way into Castletown Moat, and we'll try and give as much history as we can. So let's turn around the camera. So let's turn around the camera, and we'll try and carry as much as we can into it, and we'll bring it into. So we're going to bring it step by step. So here we go. We're just going to go right through it. So they reckon that a lady, we don't know her name, but we believe that she took her own life here in this spot here, on this location. So we're just going to bring you through it. This is the entrance of Castletown Moat. It's actually a lovely area, Caroline, isn't it? Actually a beautiful area. So what we're going to do is we're going to take you through stage by stage, and what we'll do is we'll head up to the right. I know this place at the back of my hand, and what we're going to do is we're going to take you stage by stage in this investigation. And what we're going to do is I'm going to bring you to the Hanging Tree first. That's where we're going to start our investigation. Then I'm going to take you to Suicide Watch, and then I'm going to take you to the castle itself. So that's what we do. So there's three areas in this place to look at. The only thing is, Caroline, the only thing about here is you have to keep an eye on the trees in case you see a pair of shoes hanging down at them. And that's the only thing. Yeah. So that's what it is. So we're heading in. This is what I like about here. The coverage is brilliant. Look at that, Caroline. So we're not ignoring chat. As soon as Caroline has a cig, Caroline will be back onto the chat straight away. So we're heading up this way. Look at that coverage, Caroline. Isn't it lovely? Huh? So we're heading up here. The birthstone of Cuchulainn, believe it or not, is over here. Matt TVK, we're going to show you a lovely view in a minute. We're going up this way here, Caroline. To the right hand side. So we're going up here. This is where we're going. Up here to the hanging tree first. So we'll head up this way first. Now, you can see the beautiful countryside down there. If you look down there, in between the barley, you can see the barley there, Caroline?
Yeah.
That's the birthstone. That's the birthstone of Cuchulainn himself. So when they reckon when Cuchulainn, the birthstone of Cuchulainn when he was born here, that's the story goes, the legend goes. I don't know, is it a myth or what is it? But in that stone, in that field, is supposed to be the carvings of the birthstone of Cuchulainn. That's a word to believe, but there is the castle up there at the very top of the hill, and it's known as Castlemoat. Gilligan, is it? Gilligan? Gillian knows a lot of history about Castletown Moat. So she does. She looked into it the last time I was here. So we'll go back this way. They're all laughing at me here. It's a Gillian. I can go Gilligan. Gillian. Right, Gillian knows the history about this place. Right, so let's go through here. And you can see all the different names in this, Caroline. You don't feel uncomfortable yet?
No.
She will in a minute. Yeah? No? You're happy enough? You don't feel uncomfortable?
No, I'm fine.
No? Caroline says she's fine. She won't be in 10 minutes. So anyway, we'll go up this way here. So we'll go around all these trees. You happy enough, Caroline? She's coming. So look at that big old tree there. Look at that, Caroline. Look. Look. You nearly hide someone up in that tree. Right, so we're nearly at this hanging tree now. We're heading up the little pathway up here. There's actually a beautiful view up here as well. So we're going to head all the way up. It looks different in the summertime. When you're here in the wintertime, there's no tree leaves or nettles, but safe enough. Safe enough as long as there's nobody hanging at the tree. Look at that view there, guys. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it, Caroline?
Yeah.
And Castle Roach is actually down that direction, Caroline, isn't it? Over there towards the mountains, over there, Castle Roach is. Down there.
Not too far away.
No, Castle Roach is about 5 minutes from here. That's a lovely view, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so let's go. We keep going. We're nearly at the hanging tree now. And then we'll go back in. No, we're nearly all around the same area. But anyway, we'll go to the hanging tree first. And see how it goes. And we'll show you Castletown Moat. So, there's some big trees here, isn't there, Caroline? I'm just looking up the trees, making sure there's nobody hanging off them. Yeah. There's the tree. See the rope, Caroline? So we're just going to leave the bag here, waiting for Caroline to come. She's caught up to me. So, alright, so we're just going to turn this around here. Okay, we'll turn around. So myself and Caroline are here now. There's Caroline. She's nearly have her fag smoked. So we're in the one part of the forestry now in Castletown Moat, known as the Hanging Tree. This is to believe the tree where the Irish soldier took his life. And we're going to show you the tree now. Okay, so let's show you that straight away. Show you the area now. We're just going to turn that around there. Just seeing something unusual there, but anyway, we'll come back to that in a minute. So this is the tree, and if you look at the tree very, very clearly, you will see the rope hanging up there. Now it's very hard to see it up there, so we're going to come up here, and I'll show you the rope. Come up here, Caroline. And Caroline's going to take all this over now in 2 seconds. This is the tree, I believe, where the soldier took his life. Okay. Now, don't ask me how he got up there, but you can see the rope is up there to the right hand side, and it's still hanging down from this very day, and it's up there for years. So I'm going to try and get the rope on camera, and then I'm going to get Caroline to bring it out. So you can see the rope just hanging there. If you can see it, the rope is still there to this very, very day. It won't be there too much longer. It's rotting away now, and that is the rope off the hanging. That is the same rope where the soldier hung. So I'm going to pass this over to Caroline. Caroline's going to show you a bit of views, and then we're going to set up the spirit box session here. You can stick that in your pocket. You won't have to. Have you in your pocket with you? No. You have it. You just talk away there to now, and I get up and set up now.
Big shout out to Claire. Hello, Claire. How are you? And Philip's just getting everything set up, guys. Hi, Claire. How are you? Hello, Bugalugs. How are you? Hello, Arden Pamela. I will actually do that. I actually forgot all about making you a mod as well. I have a head like a sieve. Philip's just actually getting set up here now. It's actually a nice evening here, isn't it?
Lovely, yeah. Absolutely
Yeah.
wonderful.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Bit cold, but it's nice.
Yeah, no, it's grand. But this is the. I'm just going to get. I'm going to set up the spirit box session now. And what we're going to do a spirit box session right underneath the hanging tree. And this hanging tree where we're located is where the soldier came up here. And as Caroline told you, the soldier that took his life on this tree, he was a gambler, wasn't he, Caroline? And he gambled all
He
his
worked
money.
years in the army. He worked years and years. He worked hard. He was a hard-working man, but
Yeah.
he got into gambling. He lost everything. He lost every penny he had till he eventually lost his wife. He lost his kids. He even lost his mind then at one stage. He came
Yeah.
up here one day and hung
just
himself.
hung. And this is
took his own
this
life.
is actually the tree where he hung himself, because there is another rope in another situation where another woman took her life, and it's up at the castle itself. So we're going to, there's actually 2 ropes hanging off 2 different trees. So we're going to do this one first, see what we pick up here. I have the rampart set up here, and then if we get no satisfaction here, we'll move over to the next hanging tree, because there's actually 2 hanging trees, and then we'll walk around the castle and we'll show you what the castle's like. But this place, when the paranormal, what happens, why you need to be. I was trying to explain to Life Afterlife TV the last day. When you're going out doing a paranormal investigation, you have to be relaxed. You can't be tensed. You have to be in a good mood. Now, you don't have to be in a happy mood, but you have to be relaxed, because if you're not relaxed, it's not going to happen. It's not going to work for you. This place, it is a remarkable place when it does start. This is the hanging tree, so let's start it from the hanging tree. And what
Basically, it is a suicide forest.
it is a suicide forest, yeah. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to put on the spirit box straight away. We're going to get it up and running, and before we do that, we're going to ask if the spirit of the soldier is here, can he come forward? And he, more than likely, if he does come forward, he's going to say, I hated life. That is how he does respond to the people here. That's what he does.
Yes, David, we are thinking about doing Ross Abbey, aren't
Yeah,
we,
we're
for
going
the
to-
overnight? We're trying to fit it in now in June.
Yeah.
Isn't it, before we move?
Yeah.
You entered Bluetooth mode. Connection is okay.
Right, so here we go. So you ready, Caroline? All right, let's feel it out. Good evening, spirits. My name is Philip and Caroline from Paranormal Tech. We have been here, well, I have been here, and many of a time. The spirit of the soldier who took himself, his own life, from this tree. He hated life so much. Can you come forward tonight and say hello to myself and Caroline? My name is Philip and Caroline. Can you come forward, spirit that hung himself off this tree, the soldier, the Irish soldier that took his own life from this very tree that we're standing underneath? Can you come forward and say hello to us tonight through the spirit box? You came through to me a few times and you told me you hated life. You were a soldier and you told me you hung yourself at this tree. Can you come forward tonight, please? If there's any other spirits here in Castlemoat, the spirit of the 2 ladies that took your lives as well, and the other man that took his own life as well from the top of the castle, can you come forward, please, spirits? Come around us. Please do not fear us. Please, we come in love, joy and respect tonight. We're just here tonight to come and say hello, and if you need help, say the word help, and we'll try and communicate with you. Good evening, spirits. Please come forward now, please. So I'm just going to loading it up now, and just going to give it a second. You just talk away to Caroline, because it's just gone blank on me. It takes a couple of seconds to come through.
Yeah, we are actually thinking of doing an overnight in Ross Abbey. It's a place in Headford, County Galway, and we're actually going there with Philip's brother, believe it or not, is going to come and do an overnight.
I'm just going to have to knock this off and reset. Keep talking, Caroline. There,
So
right?
David, you're up for still doing that overnight with us in Ross Abbey? Sometime very soon, isn't
Connection
it?
is
Sometime
broken.
this month, hopefully.
Yeah, we're going to. We're moving house, so we want to try and get it done before we move house. We won't get
Yeah.
a chance. Yeah.
As we weddings coming up, we've everything coming up.
You're loading up the spirit box, and usually when the spirit box does this is when it usually does happen. We have just showed them the rampart. The rampart is underneath the tree. Just show them the rope again, Caroline, as well. While I load up this as well.
There's the rampart. These guys can see it. And there is the rope that the poor man hung himself from. His body, and it's not actually that long ago. I think a man hung himself in 2013. Yeah, 2013. And he left behind 3 young kids. I think a 4-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 10-year-old. All little girls. And it's sad. Very, very sad. And I mean, that poor man lost everything. Everything he ever had, he lost. He had a beautiful home, he had a lovely wife, and 3 gorgeous kids, all gone. And here is the rampart. Suicide is an awful thing, isn't it? It's terrible. I actually had a brother one time that tried to commit suicide. I was in shopping, actually I was in Dunstores one day, and I was shopping, and I got a text on my phone saying I'm so sorry, and tell everybody else I'm sorry, and tell little Leah that I love her so much. She's all on my little Leah, and that tell her I'll always love her. And I said, goodbye, here's me. That doesn't sound right, I says to myself. There's something wrong somewhere. It was actually my brother, not Kevin, a different brother. So I says, you know what? I says, no, I have to get down to my mother's house to see what's going on. So I left my shopping, my full trolley of shopping in the middle of Dunstores, got to my mum's. By the time I got there was guards there was ambulances there was all sorts there. My other sisters were there, my mum was there roaring and crying. We walked into the house and he was actually tried to hang himself from the ceiling bedroom light, only for my other brother come in and call him, and he cut him down off the rope. So, sad.
We're just going to go straight into it now, right?
Yeah.
Hi, good evening. Okay, there you go. Good evening, spirits.
But yeah,
I'm looking trying to communicate to the soldier that hung himself off this tree. Can you come forward, please? I'm looking for the soldier. Can you tell me what happened in this tree, please? Come forward, please. Come forward, please. My name is Philip. And Caroline. We're located in Cuchullin's Castle, known as Castle Roach. Is a soldier here that hung himself off this tree? Is he present tonight? My name is Philip and Caroline. Researching evidence in the afterlife. Is the soldier here? The soldier that hung himself off this tree. Are you here? So what I need you to do, Caroline, is you need to just point it at the tree, and we're going to keep refreshing, keep pointing at the tree. Yeah. So we're just going to refresh it again. It takes a couple of seconds to work. So we're just going to stand here right underneath it. Just come back, maybe back about here, Caroline, and we're going to refresh it. Just point it towards the rampart. So the rampart is down there at the bottom of the tree as well. So just point it towards the rope, and we'll see can we refresh it again. Spirit of the soldier, we're trying to communicate with the soldier, please. Are you here tonight, please? Are you here? The soldier, are you here?
I said it.
Is there any spirits here in this woods that wish to communicate with Philip and Caroline? Come on. We're looking to try to communicate with the soldier that hung himself off this tree. Are you here? How many spirits are located here in the woods? Come on. Come on, spirits. Come forward, please. Come on. The last time I stood underneath the three spirits, you told me you hated life. Come on. Can you do this? Can you come around this spirit and do this for me? Can you touch this for me? Let me know you're here. What is the name of the soldier that hung himself off this tree? What is his name? Can you repeat my name? My name is Philip. Can you say my name? Can you say Philip?
Did you look?
Come on. Starting to come true now. Who else is here? Who else is in the woods? Come on. Can you touch this? Let me know you're here.
Yeah.
That help, is it?
No. Well,
Who said help? Who said help? Is this the lady that said help? Can you say help again if you're the lady? Come on, spirits. Come around me. What happened? Why did you take your life? Were you a gambler? Was it drugs? Was it drink? Was it drink?
save.
Eh?
Save.
Save. Come on. Communicate with me, Who's here? Come on. Who's here? How many spirits are located here?
Most of
How many spirits are here? More than one? How many? 5? How many spirits took the lives of these 3?
So my wife.
My wife.
Are you the soldier that misses your wife? Do you miss your wife? Were you the soldier? Are you the soldier? Yes or no? Come on. You call out, Caroline.
Is the spirit of the man, the army man here that hung himself? You left behind a lovely wife and 3 young kids.
And
You were a gambler and you lost everything.
Stop it. You hear that? The woman said stop it. Look, turn back. Look. So the woman said stop it.
Because-
Turn back.
Because
Why did you hang yourself? Come on.
you lost everything. You give up on life. You left your 3 young kids and your lovely wife behind you.
some
Look. Point to that. Look. It went green. Can you touch that rampart again for me, please? Come on.
holding
Ask it to do it again.
Can you touch that rampart again for us, please?
Can you touch that rampart again for me, please?
Can you make it go green again?
morning. With them.
Come on. If there is a spirit around here, can you touch that red light? Thank you. Thank you. See, Caroline? Mm-hmm. Can you touch that red light again, please? Cover it. Yes. Can you touch that red light again? Make it go green. Are you the spirit of the soldier?
Most to the left.
Spirit, because I believe you're standing here. Can you do this again for me, please? To show me you're here.
And let's talk.
How many spirits are here with me now? Come on. You touched that green light 2 seconds ago, the red light. You activated presence. Can you do this one more time for me? Thank you. You need to be a bit more stronger. Can you touch that red light again and activate it a bit stronger for me so everybody can see that your presence is here. Can you touch that red light and make it go green?
Yes.
Okay. I'm giving you full permission to do it. Please, can you do it? Do this, Spirit. I believe you're standing there. Come on. Touch that. Make that light go green for me. Come on. Do it.
Is that
Can you do it for me? Can you touch that red light? Make it go green? To prove to me that your spirit lives on here.
okay?
Have you got a message for your wife and your children?
Sir.
Birmingham goes on. Bush can see a small child, age no more older than 4, little boy, black hair.
Where? Is there a little boy standing beside this tree? What's your name? Who's the little boy that stands beside this tree? What's your name, boy? Black hair? Small young boy? What's your name?
Thing is,
Come forward, please. What age are you? What age?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What age are you? Thank you. Did you get that, Caroline? Did you get that? Did
Yeah.
What's your age? What age are you, boy? Just wait there, wait there. What age are you? Is this the young spirit of a young boy? Are you 4 years of age? Are you 4 years of age? Come on. Don't be afraid of us.
Need to get a glass.
Can you touch that red light and make it go green for me, please? Are you 3 years of age? 3.
3.
Is there a young boy standing here? Come and touch this light for me, please. Can you? Is there a young boy here? Come forward, young boy. Come forward around me, please. And touch this red light like this. Can you do that? If there's a young boy behind the tree, what is your name? Can you give me your name? What's your name? Is this a boy, or are we actually really communicating with the soldier that hung himself on this tree? Make it very clearly. Are you the soldier or the boy that we're communicating with right now? Soldier or boy? Can you try and be very, very...
Why?
Why? Because I need to know who am I communicating with. Are you a soldier or a boy? Who is the person in front of us?
Real.
Yes, this is real. This is real. Who are you? My name is Philip. And Caroline. Can you repeat any of our names? Can you say Philip or Caroline?
Life.
Life. Yes, this is the soldier. This is the soldier that's here. Soldier, did you hate it life? Did you hate it life? Did you hate life so much? Can you tell everybody that you hated life? Can you come through our devices and tell us that you hated life?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that?
It's like, I hate it, life.
Was it?
That sound like a girl, though.
Yeah. Can you tell us you hated life? I need to hear the words. Did you hate it life? You did? Are you a woman? Are you a woman or a man that we're speaking to now? Tell us, are you a woman or a man? come on. Try and use all your energy inside you. Who's that?
About jail.
Who are you? Are you a woman or a man? What we're going to do, Caroline, do you want to have a fag break?
It is put different.
Alright, okay. So, you asked them,
It's like this real.
do they want to stay here for another few minutes before we move on to another one? Ask them.
Guys, would you like to stay here at the tree for another few minutes, or would you like to move on to the castle?
Yeah, just turn around them there to you. Go to the jail. There is a jail here. Just turn around to yourselves there like this. Right, guys. Your reaction there. Just going to hold there for a minute because sometimes Caroline drops her hands there. So what's your reaction on that spirit box session?
Yeah, it was interesting. Not much, but
Yeah,
interesting.
nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I picked. This is the tree where the soldier did hang himself. Okay, the rampart is flickering green. I don't know. Are you? Just let me know, folks at home. Caroline had the camera pointed towards the rampart. Did you see the green light flicker? Just let me know. Did you see the green light flicker? Because it is flickering once or twice. It's not constantly going, but it is flickering very, very slightly. So I know Matt TUK is there. Matt, can you tell me? Did you see the little green light flicker on the rampart? I know Matt TUK is there. Can anybody try and let me know, did you see the green light going? Because the green light did flicker. We did see somebody on chat saying they could see a spirit of a wee boy standing behind the tree. We like to take it serious. So if you know you could see somebody, I did not see it, sorry. So Matt TUK definitely didn't. We seen it here, definitely 100% seen it go off a few times.
3 times.
3 times actually went off. The green light did flicker. It didn't go full, it just went beep, beep, beep like that. That's all it did.
Yeah.
Now, there is somebody on chat who did spot it, and someone said they could see a spirit of a wee boy. I'm just going down your honkers, Caroline, might be. Now, we do appreciate it. We know we have a few people watching us here that have a bit of a sixth sense as well. No, Philip, but it wasn't at it.
I wasn't looking at it.
No, it wasn't. But you have to trust me on this one. It did go green. So we do have a lot of people watching here that can see things on the camera that we cannot see. So we like to deliver our paranormal investigation as best we can. Now, on this, life did come true, Caroline, didn't it?
Yeah.
And the soldier that did hang himself on the tree did say he hated life. So Claire Fingan says there are a few faces on the tree. Yeah, that's what they're saying anyway. But anyway, we're going to stick. Well, I want to let us know. Do you want to spend 5 more minutes here at the tree doing another spirit box, or would you like us to go to the next tree? Let us know in chat. Do you want us to spend another few minutes here at this tree, or do you want us to move on to the next location in the woods? Just let us know in chat, because we're going. This is your investigation tonight, and let us know. This is I do really love coming here. This is the hanging tree, and the hanging tree can be very active. But you have to trust me, Caroline. The grandpa did go off.
Yeah.
It went off a few times.
3 times.
It didn't rip off. The next location, they're saying yes, please. So we're going to see. Could we give it another couple of seconds? They want to move on. Yes, 5 more minutes. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give it.
Yeah, I think 5 more minutes.
We'll give it 5 more minutes here, and then we'll move on to the next hanging tree, and then after that next hanging tree, we'll move on to the next hanging tree, and after that, then we'll go to the castle then. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to leave it, Caroline. Caroline's going to keep holding it, and we're going to refresh it. But you have to take our word. The rampart did go off. Definitely did go off.
3 times.
It didn't rip off, but it went off. So we'll give it another 3 more minutes on this tree. Caroline's going to hold on to that, and you just point the speaker to that, Caroline. Okay. So we'll give it another go. Right, spirits, for the last time before we move over to our next location. This is the tree known as the hanging tree. It's called the weeping tree that leans over towards Castle Blaney. Spirit of the soldier is to believe that hung himself off this tree. The rampart did go off. If there is any spirits, even if you're not the spirit of the soldier and you are in this locality, we know there's the two lady spirits that took their own lives here, and we know there's 2 definitely men that took their lives here. That's a fact. But if there's any spirits around us now that can hear me talking, that if you can come over beside this tree and touch that device just like that, and let me know that you're here, just like that. Just let me know if you can come in like that, spirit. Just touch that like that. I would appreciate it. I'll put my hand in the tree here now and try and draw my energy from the tree and ask the spirits to come down, please. Or if there are any spirits around, please, just please come over here, please, and touch that like that. So let us know that you're here. Please use the device that Caroline has in her hand. She's going to put the speaker towards the camera. We just try and get it that way, Caroline, so people can hear it. So the last time on the hanging tree, if there's any spirits here that wish to come forward now, please. Is this the tree where the soldier took his life? How many spirits are located here?
Together.
8.
8. Are the 8 spirits? Are the 8 spirits around me now?
Some people.
Some people.
Some people. Are they? Do they feel comfortable around us?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Can I ask a question? Is my own father? Is my own father here with me tonight? Billy? Billy, are you here? My father?
Boat. It's a boat.
Boat? Is that my mother and father? Stella and Billy? Are they here with me tonight? If you're here, can you say Stella or Billy? Can you say your names? Come forward, please.
You can.
What's that say?
I was like, I can.
Okay, tell me who you are. What's your name? If you can't say your name, can you say my name? What is my name? What am I known to the spirit? What's my name?
I heard I want to.
I want to. You want to speak to us. Try and speak to us now. My name
I
is.
didn't.
My name
I
is Philip and
didn't.
Carla. Okay?
I didn't.
I didn't. You need to trust the spirits. Do you need help?
Video. Bank.
Bank, yes. My father worked in the bank. Yes, he did. Yes, my father worked in the bank.
Staff.
What's that say?
Staff.
Staff. Yes, my father worked in the Bank of Ireland. Is this Billy who's trying to communicate with me now? My father? If it is, say the word Billy. Is this you? Who are the shadows followers? Who are the shadows?
Some.
Who are you? My name is Philip. And Caroline.
Steve.
Steve.
Not so good.
Steve, are you here? Steve, are you here? Steve, was that your name of the soldier that came himself in the street? What's your message before we leave? We're about to leave this hanging tree. What's your message?
And hell with your.
To hell with you.
To hell with you. Right, who's here now? Is there a bad person here now? Come on. I fear nobody.
Take me.
Take me.
Take me.
Nope.
Where do you want me to take you? Come on. Where do you want me to take you? Come on. Prove it. Come on. Where do you want me to take you?
Yo.
You got to do better than this, spirits. I'm about to move from this. You need to rattle that green yoke. Stay here.
Yeah.
Come on. Is that the best you can do? You got to do better than that. Spirits. Last chance.
Do you need help with us?
Do you need help? Do you need help? I'm here underneath this tree. Do you need help? Yes or no? Do you need to contact your family? Come on. Try. What's that say?
Do you know it's hard to make it out?
Right, we're going to move to the next location, Caroline, so you just keep talking. So let's move to the next location. Just hang a tree before you leave. And we'll just knock that off as well. We'll move to the next location. We'll move on to the next location. And what we're going to do is, Karen, we're going to walk back the way we can. So you just go up. We keep going that way. So
Like this way?
Yeah, just keep going. We'll bring to the next location. So we don't want to spend too long at it, and we'll move on to the next location. That is the hanging tree anyway, and that is where the soldier did take his life. So we're going to head to the next location, and we're going to head to the next location is where people try to commit suicide, but the ropes and the bells broken them and they failed. So that's the next location. We're going to walk through it just to make sure there's nobody else hanging on it, and then we'll go to the next location then. Just walk.
One
just
wrong
keep
foot and you're
talking,
gone down there, aren't you?
Huh?
One wrong foot and you're gone down there, look.
Yeah.
It's a big steep drop.
See, I could get Caroline to run down there, but Caroline fall. So we're just going to keep going.
Oh, you can go that way, can you?
You can, but you'll break your neck. So just keep going.
No,
Just keep
no.
showing everybody.
I would.
So the rampart did flicker at that tree.
Yeah,
That's
3
it.
times.
Here, go down here, Caroline. That's not going to break your heart. Down there.
No, I'd rather go this way.
That's it. That's
No, this way, come on.
Alright.
Do as you're told. Yeah, it did go off 3 times, wasn't it? Yeah, you're alright.
No, no. Right. You have to walk down that way. No.
Yeah, that's fine.
Watch the camera now, Caroline, because you need to. Everybody needs to want to go sideways. Right. Point to that section now. We'll go up this way. Right. So we're going to head up here, and we're going to head up towards. There's another part of the wood. There's the little plaque there. So you want to show them the plaque. I'll bring them up to there. Just watch later. That's it. Can you get up? Alright, so I'm just going to show you this, guys, in a minute. I'm going to take this out of Caroline's pocket. Is there? Second, there's a little sign here. So we'll let you have a little read through that there. I'm just going to bring it to as much as we can. There you go. And we're going to try and bring it up, and there's the castle's actually up there. So we're going to head up this way. Caroline's lighting a cigarette. So it's going to put the yoke. So we're actually just walking through the wood here at the moment. We're just going to walk. The coverage is very good. This is why I wanted to come here in the first place, because the coverage is excellent here actually. And that's why I liked coming here. The castle is actually up at the very, very top of that up there. You can barely see it up the top of there. But what I'm going to do is we're going to take you to the next part of the wood. And there's really nothing here, but we're going to take you to the next part of the wood. This is where they call it, where people try to kill themselves. You can leave the bag there, Caroline, for a minute. And do you want to walk with me, or do you want to stand there? Yeah, I'm just going to walk through it when Caroline's going to have a cigarette there. So Caroline's going to stand there for a minute. I'm just going to walk up to the woods where people did try to communicate, and we are going to walk up that way in a few minutes and head up towards Castle. So I'm just going to take you right through it. Bit by bit, slowly. So this, we're just going to run through as quick as we can. This is another part of the woods. So it kind of goes like a horseshoe. And the woods are surrounding Castlemoat. Okay, so we're just going to go through it. We won't take too long here. And I'm not ignoring chat. So this is the part of the wood where people did try to hang themselves, and the bells and the ropes snapped and didn't work right for them. This is where they call it suicide watch. There is camera set up here as well, by the way. You can hear it beeping there. If you can hear it beeping there, see if you heard a beep there in a second. It's actually when it beeps, it records. So we're just going to bring you through as much as you can. There is actually a big, huge drop as well. So we're just going to fly through as best we can, and then we're going to head up to the castle then. I have been up here many winter night, and I spotted a belt actually hanging off one of the top of the trees here, where somebody tried to hang themselves. So I'm just going to bring you through. It's only a small bit up here. I'm going to try and bring it as much as we can. And one of the reasons why I liked coming here in the first place is the coverage is absolutely brilliant, and that's why I liked coming here. And you can see the wood goes right down there, and I don't see any ropes hanging off. The last time I was here, actually, there was a rope hanging off that tree there. So that rope has been removed. So let's go back. That is one of the reasons why the Duke call it. There goes the beep again. So we're just going to turn the camera back to me. We're going to make our way back. So we're heading back towards Caroline. So there's no ropes hanging off there. There's no point doing any spirit box sessions in that part of the wood. It's because there is actually nobody ever died up that section of the wood, even though there was probably many of attempt, but didn't happen. I know I found a belt up there one day hanging off a rope, and a bit of a rope, but the rope we were only after looking at, that is where the soldier did take his life. So we're going up to the castle now in 2 seconds, and we're going to... I heard someone walk behind me. Not ignoring chat, Caroline, concentrate in the chat in a few seconds. Johnny's a good man, gave 2 bodies to a proper burial. Chris Williams, I don't know what it is. You're chatting between yourselves. But anyway, we're going back here, and Caroline is going to hold the camera, and we're going to show you the other location is where I think it's where a woman took her life. So Caroline's the rope, and that rope is still hanging on the tree as well. So I'm going to flick this back to Caroline now again. Caroline knows how to turn on the camera, and I show you there's actually an underground tunnel here as well, but the OPW have it knocked off. It goes underneath the tunnel here. I'll show it to you in a second.
It's a long time blocked after.
I'll just show you this here, Caroline. Make sure that's it. Off you go. So that's all on Caroline now. So back to Caroline, and I keep walking up here. So just walk up here slowly. Many nights I came up here with Ashley when we were doing a paranormal investigation, and we got freaked out up here, up in the church, up here where we're going now, and we legged it down that road here because we were freaked out of the responses which we did get. Now we have the spirit rods with us tonight, so we might do it. My phone.
Just with us.
Yeah, so I have it in here. So we're going to make our way up here. Just keep it on here, like, so everybody knows, Caroline. Just turn around the way, so everybody sees where we're going. So we're walking up here. It's going to turn down the spirit box because the spirit box is yapping away to itself.
It's talking to us.
And Caroline's going to show you. Just keep it there, Caroline. And here, just showing you there. Look, little hole there. That's blocked off. That was actually an entrance going into a now tunnel underneath there. So Caroline needs to keep. So everybody, let's see what they're doing. So we're heading up here, and what we'll do first is we'll give them a quick guided tour around the place, and then we'll show them the other rope, and then we'll start here. So just come out here, Caroline, and show them here and walk in that way. Make sure you keep the camera straight. So this is the old entrance into the castle. Off you go, Caroline, walk in, make sure you keep it straight so everybody sees it. So this was the old castle. You can show them the old castle as well. That is the old castle moat. Caroline's father said years ago it was used. Actually, Caroline's father said years ago it was actually used as what you call it, an art gallery, a museum years and years ago. But it's known as Castle Moat as well, and Cook Castle. So we're just going to try and give you a guided tour of it. Caroline's a different pointing it down. So we'll keep on looking at it. Careful, Caroline.
Yeah. It's breezier up here, isn't it?
So what I'm going to do is going to turn the light in here and you can show them what it's like in here. So that was the castle, that's what it did look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this light in here like this. And
It's really that big on the inside, isn't it?
No, I'm just going to get this off Caroline in a second.
No, right up here.
So just let me show you, it is all locked up, right? Now, it was 4 stories high, okay? And the OPW have it all locked up. But I'm trying to show you this. If I can, it works. Let me show you this. Just try and get you in here. So this is the castle. What it looks like. It goes all the way up all the way up to the very top. And it was a 4-story. You can see it there in the corner there. Look, you can see it there. People have beer cans and all that cracked thrown inside it. But if you can see there, there's a manhole there to the right. Just hold that there a second, Karen, just like that for me a second. Just going to show the people at home. There is a manhole there. See the manhole? That manhole is a tunnel, an underground tunnel, that goes all the way up, and it goes for about 5 or 6 miles up. But this place can be very, very, very active indeed. So that is the castle. It wasn't a big castle, but that's what it is. So we're just going to come out again. And going to give this Caroline. I'm going to bring Caroline over to the hanging tree. So
It's a pity it's locked, isn't it?
huh?
It's a pity it's locked.
Yeah, there's a big padlock here. So look.
We are in County Loud, Paul.
I'm just going to set up the rampart here before we do anything else. And then we're going to, Steph and Caroline are going to sit here on that step, trying to get a bit of shelter. And we'll do a spirit box session here in a few minutes. It is called Castle Moat. The reason why they did close that place is because all the youth used to come up here and used to drink.
Yeah.
reason
Three
why they
parties
did
and everything, yeah.
That's one of the reasons why they did block it up. For safety reasons only, because
Yeah.
youth have it ruined. So what I'm going to do is...
It's a pity though.
Huh?
It's a pity.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is going to snap the rampart. I'm going to leave it here. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to take Caroline up here to the top of this windy. So we're going to head to here, Caroline. Okay. Turn off the camera.
Isn't it when you're up here?
Okay. Take the people up here to this other tree here. Alright, I'm going to give that to Caroline in a second. So I'm just going to take over for a second. So it is quite windy when you're up at top of the hill at Castle Moat. Okay, that is the castle that is behind me. Okay, it looks like it's starting to get quite breezy. We're actually standing not too far away from the hanging tree. That's the hanging tree down there, Caroline. Okay, the hanging tree is over there. Okay, so let's turn you around to this tree here. So this is the other tree, and I don't know if you can see it at home. There's a bit of a rope hanging. Can you see it, Caroline?
I can see that.
Yeah, but I don't know if the people at home can see it there. That is another tree.
It's not much.
Bit of a rope left. You can see it there, just hanging there. Let me see, can I move into it? There it is. There's the bit of rope hanging off there, and that is the rope. That is the other rope, to be hanged by a lady who hung herself there. You can see it there. Let me just try and come in a bit closer here. See, can we see it here? This. I don't see it here. This side. You can just barely see it there. Look, barely see it. Can't you? You barely see it there. But that is actually another tree where another young girl took her life. So the soldier took his life down here. Another woman took her life in here. You actually see where all the bites, the flies have bit me in my arms and everything. And down here there was another, someone took the life, and they were saying as the entrance that came down towards the gate, Caroline, that someone else took the life out of an overdose. On the steps. So we're just going to show you this here, and then we're going to show you what it looks like. And this is breezy, the flies won't eat you. And there's a fair old fall down there, Caroline, isn't there? Yeah. A fair old wallop down there. So that's what it is. And a lovely view. And that is the castle there. It's called Castle Moat. That's what it is. So we're going to try and head down here, do a spirit box session here. If we went the other side, the wind would cut you in two. So I think we'll try and cuddle down beside this gate here and do a spirit box session here, and we'll have a wee out chat. What do you think, Caroline? Huh? Right, so we're going to come down here, myself and Caroline. I'm going to get Caroline to snuggle into that corner there, Caroline. You go into that corner there, Caroline. And what we're going to do is I'm going to turn the camera right around here so we can get Caroline as well. Okay, and we're going to point it down like this, and we're going to turn around the camera as well. So we try and get the camera turned around. There we go. So we're going to try and turn the camera around, lock everything in position. We're going to try and get the camera in so you can get the two of us in as well. There is the RAM pod there. So everything's set up. Thanks to Matt T UK, a great device. So we're just going to leave it like that. Make sure the wind doesn't blow everything down a minute. I think we'd be happy enough there, Karen, would you?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's what we're going to do. Can everybody hear us in chat? Yeah, let us know if you can hear us in chat. So we're going to leave that there, Karen. Okay. Alright, so can everybody hear us in chat? Yes? Let us know. You talk with Karen, make sure you can get and say, can they hear us in chat?
Yes, Anne can hear us.
Right, and you can hear us. Thank you very much. So what we'll do, myself and Karen are going to sit here, right here on the steps. Okay. And what's that?
I don't know. It's ringing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't. That's what it was. Look. It always happens here, doesn't it? Are you picking it up? Always happens here. The RAM pod always goes off here. Look at that. Look. So I'm going to reset that again. For some reason or another, that RAM pod always goes off. I see that bugger. But it always goes off here, didn't it? Always goes off here. And I did hear a beep, didn't I? Right, so what we're going to do is, I'm going to try and sneak in here beside Caroline. So let's see what happens here at the gates here. So we don't know, anything could happen here. The RAM pod did go off, didn't Caroline? Here's a little bird that's on there flying in beside us. Look. So here we go. We're going to do a spirit box session here. Try and move in beside Caroline again. So we're going to move in here as tight as we can. There is the RAM pod in the corner beside us, okay? You all can see it at home. So let's do a spirit box session. And if you're listening, we're going to try and do the spirit box session in it. It's quite windy here in the Caroline. So if you can hear, if you're having problems here in the spirit box session, please let us know. We will do the dyno rods now in a second. Caroline's going to have a go at the dyno rods. So let's redo the spirit box, and we'll try and get the spirits to communicate. Spirits, can you come forward, please? Can you come forward? It would if I turned it on. Come forward, spirits. Come on. Can you come forward, please? Yeah. Not come through the spirit box. It did. The spirit box said yes. Can you come forward?
Bluetooth mode.
Can you come forward, spirits? Come on.
You entered Bluetooth mode. Waiting for connection is okay.
Okay. Spirits, can you come forward, please? It's always the case, isn't it? So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get that spirit box up and running. That's always the case when you're trying to interact, isn't it? Isn't it?
It did happen earlier too.
Yeah, it did happen. So we'll just try it again. Spirits, can you come forward, please? My name is Philip and Caroline. We come with love, joy, and respect. If there's a spirit around us now, believed in relation to this castle, can you touch this red light and make it go green to let us know that you're around us, please? My name is Philip and Caroline. We're now only about 100 yards away from the tree that has a rope. The soldier that hung himself down the other tree is not a million miles away from us either. We're believed that this place took a many alive. A sad location. If there's any spirits that wish to try and communicate with myself and Caroline here tonight, can you make yourself known to us, please? 60. How many spirits are here? How many spirits are here? You know that here, Karen? I'm going to put on that light, maybe it might help. How many spirits are around here with myself and Caroline? How many spirits are here?
Down here.
How many spirits here?
Nope.
My name is Philip. My name is Philip and Caroline. Can you touch that little device beside me? Are the stories to be told true about here? Did the soldier take his life off one of these trees?
Yeah. What?
That's pure Irish, what? Are the stories to be told? Come on. Are the stories told to be true? Are the stories to be told that some ladies took their lives here in Castlemoat? Come on.
Okay.
How many spirits are located around myself and Caroline right now?
Really?
Can any spirits come in and touch this?
Sir.
What colour is that light? What colour is my jumper? What colour is my jumper? Come on. Can you do better than this, spirit? What's behind these gates? What's behind these gates?
This is
I am, is it?
What's down the hole here behind me? What's behind the hole? What's behind the hole? Spirits, can you
my body.
My body. body.
My body.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So we heard goodbye and my body. Whose body is down that hole here behind me? Who's the shadow man that's in the gate? Who are you? Who's the shadow man behind me? Put your hand through the gate and touch this device here and make it go green. Who's the shadow man? Come on. Who are you? What's your name?
George.
George. That's the George.
Huh?
George.
George? Is your name George? Is your name George?
Easy.
Idiot.
Idiot. They're calling me idiot now. So let's
Video.
video. Yes, we are doing a video.
Real.
Huh?
It isn't real.
Yes. Huh?
But
So the Karen heard it wasn't it real?
It isn't real.
It isn't real. Who is the spirit that's behind here? Who are you? Who are you? Come on. Who are you? Come forward. Karen, I'll get you to say something. Just hold that there.
Is there any spirits here behind us here, gate? If you are, come forward. Can you touch the red pad again? And make it go green? Come on, make that ramp pad light up green. Spirits here of castle mode, can you come forward? Make this ramp pad go green.
Anyway,
The soldier that hung himself off the hanging tree, can you come forward? What's that?
Oh, that? Amazing. Go on, keep talking.
Can the soldier that hung himself off the hanging tree, can you come forward? You worked in the army, you lost everything, you lost your wife, you lost your kids, you lost everything you ever owned. You got so depressed that you came up here and you killed yourself. Are you here with us tonight? Can you make this ramp out here beside me go green?
Come on, spirits. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. For 2 minutes. I'm just going to play one song, okay? I always like to play one song. Sometimes when you play music, music interacts with people. So we're just going to do that for a second. Just come on with that for 2 seconds. We're going to play one wee song. And as this song is playing as well, there's Caroline live. You can see there's Caroline live. It shows there on YouTube, look. It shows that we're live on YouTube. You can see, just try and get in there. You can see Caroline's face coming in. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to play a song for a minute. So if you want to get a cup of tea and a biscuit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play
I'd
this.
love him too, please.
So what I want to do is I want to play the song. I'm actually going to dedicate this song to Dale and Gabby, who lost their baby recently, right? So I want to play the song for these guys, okay? And while the song is playing, just relax and take it easy. Dale is my son, and you can tell the story there, Caroline, for a second.
Dale is Philip's son from a previous relationship, and Dale and his young girlfriend, they recently lost a baby there. Gabby was 17 weeks pregnant, and she lost her little baby. So unfortunately, the poor young couple had to bury their baby there 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the song for them for a minute.
Sad minutes.
So I'm going to take the minute. If you want a flag now's your time.
Then that I discovered that we forgot.
remember Galway and the man in Harris Street. And because he knew your father, he would do us a great deed. And the horse he put our money on, I swear he's running still. We were slain at the boarding house, and we couldn't pay the bill. And you laughed when I went overboard, and you told me not to swear, saying this town is full of Americans, let's go busking in Ayr Square. And the Blarney Stone and the Leprechaun, now they're bound to see us through. I remember we sang Danny Boy in Galway Bay at least 87 times. And the world was ours and I was yours. I thought that you were mine.
Right, Spirits, come on. Come around us, please. Feel loved. Say hello.
Well, you called me from the airport, and before you caught your plane, and you told me you were leaving, and that I was not to blame, and you hoped that I would always meet, we'd always be good friends. Thank you by what you said to me, that we'd never meet again. And I must confess that it hurt like hell, and that I still miss you yet. For you're that type of nice girl that's never easy to forget. Sometimes a half-forgotten fragment of you hurts my mind. I remember
Everybody at home, last time.
we had roadside stops for bread and cheese and supermarket wine. And the world was ours and I was yours. I thought that you were mine. We had roadside stops for bread and cheese and supermarket wine. And the world was ours and I was yours. I thought that you were mine.
And that song is for Dale and Gabby, and may your baby, may you rest in peace, and hope Mum and Dad look after it, isn't it? So that's for Dale and Gabby, and that song was actually written by John Stiff in Galway, a lovely wee man. I know him for many and many years. A beautiful singer and a musician. He's from Don Stiff from Galway, and he's a lovely, actually a beautiful, lovely man, and great to get on with. A hard-working man. He actually started off his career plastering. And I know this man, and he actually had a very, very sick child, and this child was very, very sick, and I don't know what happened with the child. I haven't met him in many years, but John Stiff went on to be a fantastic musician, and his name is Don Stiff. Look him up. He's known as Don Stiff, and he sings beautiful songs in relation to Galway. So that's Don Stiff, big shout out, a lovely musician, and that song is dedicated to Dale and Gabby. So let's move on to another bit of paranormal investigation. And what we're going to do now, we're going to move over to the Paratex app. We all know what the Paratex app is now. So we're going to move over to the Paratex app and see what we can pick up the Paratex app. I might give Karen a go with the Dynarods before we leave then. So we're going to move over to the Paratex app. So let's move it over. It should say Paratex layout uploaded now in just 2 seconds. So let's see.
Started scanning.
Good evening, Spirits.
Quick.
I'm quick as right. Spirits, can you tell me with this device tonight, known as the Paratex app, We're looking for in relation to spirits of Cuchulainn Castle in Castletownmote. Is there any spirits here tonight that wish to speak to myself and Caroline? Can you come forward, please? Speak to the devices.
Question.
A question. So the question I have, are the stories to be true about the soldier that hung himself here on the trees and the other people that hung themselves on the trees around here? Are the stories to be true? Are the spirits here in
Maximum.
The maximum. What's your message? Have you a message for myself and Caroline here tonight, spirits?
Person.
A person? Yes. What? Can you give me a number between 1 and 10? How many spirits are located around this locality tonight? How many people are here with us? Come on. Try and use the device and try and speak to us. How many spirits are around myself and Caroline here tonight? Can you give me a number between 1 and 10? Come on. Can you give
Mary.
Mary, quite contrary. Is Mary a spirit here that's with us now? If it's, are you Mary? Say yes or no. Mary, is this you? Is this just, or is this just a random name coming out of the Paratext app? Mary, are you a spirit? Yes or no? Who is the green flash that follows us since Oliver Cromwell? Can we get names? We are paranormal investigators in researching in evidence in the afterlife.
Late.
Late? Yeah, it's getting late. If you don't hurry up, myself and Caroline are going to go home and watch Casualty. You want to make it quick? I want to ask a question. Is the spirit of Billy, my father, follows me? Is this the shadow feature that myself and Caroline see in our house? Is this Billy, my father, who we see?
Happy.
Happy. We're happy. I'm happy if you're happy. So the word happy came true. You can see it there. Happy came true. Spirits, are you happy we're here tonight? Yes or no? We are paranormal investigators. Come on. Come forward. What's your message for myself and Caroline here tonight?
Kelly.
The word Kelly. Kelly, are you a spirit? Are you another spirit, Kelly? That's in here in Castlemote?
Kept.
You're kept here, Kelly? So it says kept. Kelly, are you kept here in this castle? Are you actually kept here, Kelly? Is that correct? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Kelly? Are you actually kept
Desert.
here? Is it like a desert here to you? No, there's plenty of trees and green grass here. It's not a desert here. You got to do better than this, spirits. As Matt TUK says, you got to do better than this. What's your message to myself and Caroline here in this place? Come on. Before we move on, Caroline's going to have a go at this. What's your message for myself and Caroline?
Lean.
Lean. Lean? What are you trying to tell us? Lean. Lean against what? Caroline's leaning against the, Caroline leaning against the gate. Spirits, that's known as the rampod with the red light. Can you touch the green light and make it go green? Lean on each other. Move over, lean on each other. Oh, jeez, we're getting out now for this.
Nana.
Word Nana came true. Very unusual. Nana coming true. Nana. Nana. Who's Nana? Nana. Who?
7.
7. 7. Nana 7. Doesn't ring a bell. You got to do better than this. How many spirits are standing right beside me right now? Can we get a spirit of a man's name coming true? We got Nana.
Grace.
Grace. Load of ladies' names coming true. Any men here? Any spirits of men here? I'm looking to try and communicate with the soldier, the Irish soldier that believed to hung himself off the tree down below. Is the Irish soldier here? Yes or no?
Present.
Presents. Yes, presents themselves. Yes, with in uniform. Are you here? Come on. All right, Karen, you bang away. Look at the camera there.
Is the spirits here at
Move here, so
Cuchulainn
the-
Castle?
so the-
Are you here tonight? Castle known as Castlemote. People in Dundalk actually call it Cuchulainn's Castle.
Lay.
A few people are known to have hung themselves up here through depression, through suicide. Can any of us come here and light up this rampart and make it go green? You're the soldier that hung yourself. Can you give us even your name?
See, I was very slow coming through.
Yankee.
Yankee.
Yankee. The Yankee or Bianchi?
Yankee.
Yankee. Are you a Yank? Are you from America?
No, he was such a deaf man.
Huh?
He was a deaf
What's
man
Yankee then?
soldier.
Scared.
Scared. Now we're getting somewhere. So scared. Are you scared? Are you afraid to come and try and communicate with us? Come on.
Basement.
Basement. Yeah, there is a basement behind me. Are you in the basement? Who's in the basement? Who's in the basement? Come on. Who's in the cellars that we can't get a hold of? Who are you? Does the word Cuchulainn mean to any spirits here? A Yankee is a Southern American.
It's American, yeah.
Yeah.
Bark.
A Yankee.
And the word bark has come true. Yeah, barks of trees. The bark of a dog. Spirits, can you say anything in relation to the paranormal field? We are investigators. Well, we try to be. Can you prove to the people at home that there is paranormal activity here in Castlemoat, known as Cuchulainn's Castle?
Aye.
Aye. Come on. Come forward, please. So I'm going to let Caroline run the Paratex app. And when Caroline is fed up with the Paratex app, you have two choices. You either can go back to the spirit box or you can use the Dynrods. Your choice.
I'd say give the spirit box another go.
So, all right.
Night.
So that's at night. So just let me finish off this, and Carly's going to go to the thing. So spirits, for the last time in the Paratex app, can you please give us one indication before I move over to the Spirit Box app? What's your message for myself and Caroline in relation to the Paratex app? What's your connection here to Castlemoat? Come on. The Paratex app is an app on PlayZone.
Those.
You can see it there. Is that your relation, spirits? Can you see? Last chance. What's your message to Caroline? Last chance before we go into the spirit box. Going once. Going twice. Is there any bad spirits here? Does the devil himself exist here in Castlemoat? Does the devil exist here? Yes or no?
Soccer.
So that's soccer. So that's just gone to Ramosh again. So sometimes you do get great responses from it, don't you?
Scanning stopped.
So what we're going to do is go back to my one. Just letting you know. You can look at it there. That's how we do our paranormal investigations. You can see the spirit wheel app up there into the middle, right beside the Paratex app. So we're just going to let, and Karen is going to do the last spirit box session. so just press that, Karen, and load up itself. And we will do the giant rods as well. So Karen is going to upload this one. So off you go, Karen. That's the
Can the
question.
spirits of Cuchulainn's Castle come forward here tonight?
I suppose.
I
Right.
know, as I'm from the dock, I know of a few people that have hung themselves up here. There was a few women, there were a few men.
Conleys.
Can you just come forward here and give us your names? For one last time tonight, can you make this ramp up your side and you go green?
It said prison there.
You're very quiet, spirits. Can you come forward and let us know you are present here with us tonight?
Come on, spirits, you can do better than this. We're going to finish up this session in a couple of minutes. We're going to use the spirit rods. How many spirits are located beside myself and Caroline? How many spirits are female? Come on, you can do better than that.
And
Come on, spirits. How many spirits are located beside myself and Caroline? Quick. I'll make it very quick. 10. Have we 10 spirits watching us? Spirits, can you prove to the people at home? Can you say Caroline, or can you say Philip? Alison.
Name came through a few times tonight, too. Listen.
What's that?
Child.
Child coming through. Alison, are you here? Is the name Alison? Are you here? He said bad light. Is the person named Alison here? Can you repeat my name? Can you say Philip or Caroline to prove to the people at home that you have some kind of a strength inside you to say Philip or Caroline? Come on. Or maybe you want to go old style. Use the dicer rods. Do you want us to use the dicer rods? Do you want us to do an EVP? Come on, let us know what you want us to do. Can you say dicer rods or EVP? Spirits, what would you like us to try and communicate with you with? Speak to us. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the dicer. The Virgil, whatever that means.
Just
Just going to pull this back a small bit because you won't see us using them. So we're going to pull it back to about here. So we're going to let that run away as well, right? So do we need to turn it another bit this way, Charlie?
Yeah, a bit to the right.
Right, just going to move this a bit to the right, and we're going to leave this speaker running here underneath here. So, and we're going to do this himself. So we're going to do this. I'm going to start first, and then Carly's going to have a go again. So these are the dicer rods. If there's any spirit around here, please can you spin these around in circles as fast as you can. Spin them around as fast as you can, spirits. If you wish to communicate with me, please. Spin them around as fast as you can if you wish to communicate with me, spirits. Okay, so we're going to put the two of them in now. Spirits, come around me, please. These are called dicer rods. The old way to communicate with spirits. If there's any spirits around me, please, can you straighten them up, please, towards the light in front of me. Straighten them up, the two of them. Any spirits with me now, straighten them up towards me, towards the light. Okay. Spirits, if you wish to communicate with me, please, straighten them up. I need the two of them straighten up in a straight line. X for yes, back for no. X for yes, back for no. Is there a spirit that wishes to communicate with me right now? X for yes, back for no. Yes? Okay. Spirits, just to prove to the people that this is working, can you please turn the two devices in my hand back towards the gate, the black gate behind me. Turn the two of them back towards the black gate. The two of them, please. Has to be the two of them. Now, can you please point them forward, please? Please point them forward. That's one. I need you to bring the other one towards the camera as well, please. Bring the two. You've only one. I want the other one brought forward, please. If you wish to communicate with me, please. Thank you. Spirits, can you point these towards Caroline, please? The two of them need to be, please point these towards Caroline. The lady that's sitting beside me to my left-hand side. Can you please point these towards Caroline? The two of them, please. That's one. And that's two. Okay, straighten them up, please. Now, spirits, I am not going to be asking the questions tonight. Caroline's going to be asking the questions. Do you understand how we're going to play this game? X for yes, back for no. Do you wish to speak to Caroline? Are you happy? Yes. So you're happy enough speaking to Caroline? Straighten them up, please. Straighten them up. For one more time, can you turn the two of them towards the red light on the rampart beside me? The two of them, please. That's one. Now, can you turn the other one, please, towards the same direction? And that's two. So there you go. So it's all in Caroline's hand now. So Caroline's going to ask the questions. I'm going to let Caroline do it. I'm going to step out and I'm going to try and get Caroline. You should sit comfortable right in the middle so everybody can see you. So you're just going to ask the questions. So I'm just going to get Caroline into this here, guys. I'm going to maybe sit here, Caroline. And we're going to try and get Caroline into it. So I'm going to try and get you into there now, and you just ask the questions in your own time. Off you go.
Spirits, can you straighten up the rods for me, please? I want the two rods straight. And the other one. Come on, straighten up.
Put your hands a bit wider. That's it. Now ask the question now.
Spirits, can you straighten up the rods for me? Point them straight towards the camera.
This was
And the other one. I think you're better at these rods than I am. I don't think these rods are like me. Spirits, can you straighten these here rods for me? I'm holding them in my hands, point them towards the camera. Come on, that's it. Straight towards the camera.
before.
Come on. Straighten them up.
Now it's
Once communicate with Caroline. Do what she tells you. Straighten them up, please. Straighten these devices up. Straighten them up. Straighten them up. Thank you. Two of them have to be pointed towards me. Point the two of them towards me. Come on. Point the two of them towards me. If you wish to communicate. Point the two of them towards me. You wish to speak to Caroline. X for yes, back for no. X for yes, back for no. Do you wish to speak to Caroline?
I told you to like you
No.
better.
Okay. So I just go back into it.
Rods don't like me.
Okay, so we just move back and you just keep pressing that middle button, right? Okay, so the spirits don't like Caroline with this device.
No.
So I'm just going to point it towards
You
the
never
camera.
do.
Spirits, come across to me, please. Come across to me. Come across to me. Spirits, my name is Philip. I am a paranormal investigator. I wish to speak to the soldier that hurt himself in the woods. If this story is true, can you point these towards the camera, please, before we start? Please point the two diving rods towards the camera before we start. If you don't point them up, we're not going to have this game. Point the two of them towards the camera. Point the two of them towards the camera. Two of them. Thank you. Are the stories to be true? X for yes. Did a soldier hang himself in a tree in Castlemoat? Straight-
I heard which tree.
Can you point? Can you straighten them up, please? Can you? Spirits, I want you, the spirits, to try and step away. I want to try and communicate with my own father now. Billy Howard is my father's name.
Downhill now and
Billy Howard, my own.
thing.
Down the hill, yes.
It's wet.
It's wet. Are you the soldier that was down the hill that hung himself? Yes? You turn it up, Carol. Are you the soldier that hung himself down the hill? Are you the soldier that hung himself down the hill? Okay. Okay. Let's go back to this. My name is Philip Spirits. Looking to try to communicate with a spirit.
Down. Prison.
Prison.
Give you a few times, didn't I?
Okay, we're just going to try and cue these up.
See it.
Spirits, can you point these in the direction where there's a spirit standing right now? Where are you standing? Where are you standing? Huh?
Put it.
Then move them. This joke is all over the place tonight, guys.
And you-
Wind too.
Huh?
The wind.
It could be. It is quite. It is quite. It is. Let's just try and finish up with this spirit box session now. Spirits.
Which?
Spirits. Myself and Karen are about to leave. The wind is catching them here. Yes, correct. Spirits, before we leave, has any spirits got any message for myself and Caroline here tonight? What's your message? What is your message? What's your message? What's your message? Have you got a message for me? Who is the shadow people? Who's the shadow people that follow us? Come on. Who are you? Come on. This is your chance. We're going to finish it up, Caroline, now. Should we finish it up? And then you go on.
I'm calling here at Socky Cullen's Castle for one last time tonight. We're about to go home now to warm ourselves up because it's absolutely freezing here. So for one last time, I'm calling to the spirits of Cullen's Castle to come through.
I tell you what we're going to do is Karen's going to give a shout out to all your friends there. Go on. That's what you're going to do. 'Cause we're actually about an hour and 42 minutes doing a live stream here. It's starting to get cold, and I don't want Caroline to be out here in the cold. So before we finish up, Caroline, off you go. Talk to
And I
your.
give a big shout out to Anne Rees, a big shout out to Gillian, big shout out to Matt to UK, big shout out to Carpet Chris, a big shout out to Angelo Kane, Hidden Gem, big shout out to everybody really. I can't remember all the names, I can't get through them all.
Matthew UK, you actually did a great video the last day, and so did Carpet Chris. Some great videos out there from everybody. Hello to all our moderators as well. Myself and Caroline are going forward. We are going to do more live streams, but we are moving house in the next 2 weeks. We're supposed to be moving into our new house in the next 2 weeks, and we have a lot on. We have an awful lot on. We do, don't we, Caroline? We have an awful lot on. But when we go live, I want to come here tonight because the coverage is good. We are going to be going to other places, but what I want to do is going forward into our new paranormal investigations. I want to make sure that the coverage is 100% legit before we go live, because nothing worse than going live and you cannot see us. So we are going to play a goodbye song. This song is going to be, I'm going to throw the song dedicated to Matt TUK and Carpy Chris and all our moderators. So this song is dedicated to you. So let's listen to this one.
While in the merry month of May, up from me home I started, left the girls at Human, nearly broken heart, saluted father dear, kissed me darling mother, drank a pint of beer, me grief and tears, I spudded enough to reap the corn, leave where I was born, caught a stout black tarn to banish ghosts and goblins, brand new pair of brogues to rat the love of the bogs, frighten all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin, 1 to 3 4 5, hunt the hare and turn down the rocky road, and all the ways to Dublin, whack for Lally in Mullingar the blight arrested limb so weary started by daylight this morning bright and nearly took a drop of the pure keep me heart from thinking that's the paddy's cure when Aries up for drink to see the lassie smile laughing all the while at me curious child had set your heart a bubbling asked me was I hired wages I required till I was almost tired of the rocky road to Dublin 1 to 3 4 5 hunt the hare and turn round the rocky road and all the ways to Dublin back for Lally in Dublin next to ride, I thought it such a pity to be so soon to drive the view of that fine city. Then they took
the rocky road, a double and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the hare and turn down the rocky road, and all the way from Dublin and Wackfallallywa. Right, Carney, get down off the dresser. Phew! There you Carney doing the old stack of barley. We hope you enjoyed it, guys. We enjoyed it. And we'll be back, hopefully, when we're back. Hopefully the weekend. For all the last time from Matthew UK and everybody, here we go. Up the hare and turn down the rocky road, and all the way from Dublin and Wackfallallywa. Right, Matthew UK. Oh, she's fired. And Caroline is fired.
God.
She's fired. Well, Caroline, I told her to relax, and she ruined the song. So, but she's going to have to do her penance now.
Bad
because
song anyway.
She's going to have to listen to it again. Up the hare and turn down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin and Wackfallallywa. Any message, Caroline?
Bye guys. See you soon.
Up the hare and turn down the rocky road, and all the way from Dublin and Wackfallallywa. Do you like Caroline? You turn on the road. The boys are Liverpool, and they betrayed it, and the town itself a fool, and they no longer found it, like began to bite, and their cry was here, and they were near, and silent way began. Hard and folk of wine, and lady occupied, on the corner before you cry, was a hobble, in the powder egg, in the when the clear way, and on the rocky road, and Dublin. Up the hare and turn down the rocky road, and all the way from Dublin to Wackfallallywa. The hare and turn down the rocky road, and all the way from Dublin to Wackfallallywa. Boo! And that is it. Goodbye from me, goodbye from Caroline, and we'll hopefully see you live next week in our next Paranormal Vacation. I loved it, Caroline enjoyed it, so it's great that we're all back. That song was dedicated for Matt UK and Carpet Chris and all the moderators. And it's going to a circus song, so we may as well go finish it there. And we'll see you next week live. And don't forget to like and spread the word. And we'll see you soon. Goodbye for now. And we'll see you soon. Goodbye.